Hey everybody, Saigan here with another round of disappointing news from Square Enix. Kind of disappointing. It depends on what they do with it. By now, many of you will have probably seen the news that Dragon Quest 1 through 8 have been announced for iOS and Android devices. No US release yet, okay? This is still exclusive to Japan. Do not ask me when a US release is happening, because I get asked that all the time, and I really still do not know when we're going to be getting Dragon Quest X, if at all. We should. They've made hints that we would get it, but the game has been out for well over a year now, and we've not actually heard true confirmation of this happening. So where does that leave us? It leaves us with looking forward to other games that might be coming out. Dragon Quest Monsters 2, the 3DS remakes, confirmed in Japan. Dragon Quest 1 through 8 for Android and iOS, confirmed in Japan. A new Dragon Quest Monsters game entitled Super Light for Android and iOS, confirmed in Japan. On top of that, Square Enix has just launched their Collective, which is meant to be a kind of crowdfunding, crowdsourced place for people to send Square Enix ideas. That just seems terrible to me. If you look at like ideas that people have for video games, most of them are terrible. Like, from a game developer point of view, most of them are terrible. Like the people who, want Skyrim but with Pokemon. Well, Pokemon's been successful because it has a working formula. There are certain things that they could probably do with the Pokemon series, things that they're doing with Pokemon X and Y. They're bringing it more 3D. They're kind of drifting towards MMORPG elements while still not having, a persistent world, which is fine. And if you look at like the ideas that people have for Pokemon games, 99% of them are terrible. And the good ones tend to eventually get implemented. So I don't know how much of good news it is to take Square Enix putting up a site saying, send us your game ideas, because we are clearly out. It makes me very happy that Dragon Quest games tend to get developed out of house. The other concern with the Dragon Quest games coming to the Android and iOS market, provided that they do get a US release, which would be great. The Android and iOS markets are very big right now. This would actually be a really good series for people to play during like lunch breaks and coffee breaks and, little short bursts. You go out, you do some grinding, you head back to town, and then you go back to work or whatever it is you're doing that day. It's something you can play on the bus. It's something you can play on a cab. It's something you can play for short trips, and it's still enjoyable. On the other hand, let's look at pricing. Square Enix is not known for having competitive pricing on the Android and iOS markets. If they do DLC, that's even worse. I would like to believe that, we'll just get the most recently released versions of these games. If we could get Dragon Quest VII, the 3DS version, like kind of a slimmed down 3DS version, released for the Android and iOS devices, that would be phenomenal. Even if we don't get the original 3DS version, so long as we get a localized version, that would be great. Dragon Quest X is going to tablets. If we can get a localized version on tablets, that would also be swell. I really don't want to see Square Enix charging $30 for a Super Famicom port of Dragon Quest II. It's alienating to consumers who aren't already into the series. And that's what Square Enix really needs to do to help the series thrive over here, is bring in new consumers. The answer, of course, is to do that cheap. You know, lock it after like level 5 or something on a free demo. Give them the full game, but lock the level cap until they do a full purchase. And even then, make it reasonable, please. No more than $10. Squeenix, guys, if anybody there is listening, if you charge more than $10 on one of these Dragon Quest games on an app store, you're going to alienate a lot of potential fans of the series. So please don't go crazy with your pricing like you did with Dimensions. I don't know anybody who bought Dimensions for full price. It's a fantastic game. It's one of the better Final Fantasies. It's a Final Fantasy that coulda, shoulda, woulda been on the Super Nintendo, and it works. Dimensions is fantastic. Why are you charging $30 for it? Nobody's going to pay $30 for an app. For a full-blown RPG like that? Yeah, fantastic. $10. $10 is the high end that I see most gamers being willing to pay. So anyhow, that's just a little bit of news for you guys. My schedule has finally changed for work, and that has put a bit of a hiccup into my recording schedule. So you may see my videos fluctuate based on the timing that they were originally intended to come out. And my weekly stream, Lands of Alefgard, over on Twitch, those are probably going to get moved forward to an hour earlier. That actually works great for a lot of people because it was already pretty late as it is, and it was on a Thursday night. Lots of people work on Fridays. Lots of people have school on Fridays. So hopefully this will bring some more people in, get some more people interested in Dragon Quest. Ask the rest of you to do your part. As fans, it is partially our responsibility to make sure that the series grows. So whenever you see somebody saying, oh, I have nothing to play, hand them your copy of Dragon Quest 8. It's like, go. Go. Have fun. This game is magical. If they're retro gamers and they're like, oh, I don't play any of that new crap, you can, emulators. Unless, there's somebody you really, really like and you're willing to loan them a cartridge copy of Dragon Warrior 3. Alright. I think I said goodbye once already, but I'm going to say it again. Take care, everybody. Happy questing, and I'll see you guys next time.